Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha and today I would like to share with you another new palette. So yesterday I shared with you swatches and also a look and my first impressions of the Nubian, or the first Nubian palette by Juvia's Place. So it looked like this, and I will link that down below for you as well if you're interested in that. Today I want to share with you the second Nubian palette, which looks like this, also from Juvia's Place, and I was really excited about this because the look that I created yesterday was so good. I loved it. I didn't really want to take it off, to be honest, because it looked so stunning. And there was obviously I'll link it down below so you'll be able to see that tutorial, but the inner corner shimmer shade and the shade that I put on the lid was stunning. The matte shades also suited my my complexion, and yeah, I really loved it. I thought initially that I wasn't going to get on with it because it took me a little while to actually blend out the darker shade, and it's only because it was so pigmented, but yeah, I couldn't wait to then receive this, and I can't wait to also swatch this and share with you a look using this palette. So it comes again in one of these sleeves. It is double wrapped, so hopefully no one will receive a damaged palette. Mine wasn't damaged. It is a cardboard palette. Let me just open it, and it is also magnetized, so I just want to share with you how thin it is first of all. So it is one of those cardboard palettes, and also I picked it up from beautybay.com for £28, exactly the same price as the Nubian one, which I found a little bit odd that they were both exactly the same price, because you'll see in a moment that the amount of shades are exactly the same, but the pan size is completely different. These are a lot larger. So again, on this one, obviously you get the three exactly the same as this one. So you get the three like Egyptian heads on that. I really do like Egypt. I love everything about it, the history and so forth, and I love the background behind, you know, the artwork and the written word on the back of this, and I'll read that to you in a moment. On the back of the actual palette there isn't anything, but on the packaging itself, so it looks like that, you get the ingredients there, which I'll also put a picture up on Instagram for you, as well as a lot of close-up shots of the actual palette. And then at the top you've got a little bit of writing there, and it's very similar to yesterday's packaging, and it says the Nubian 2 palette by Juvias was inspired by an African empire in old Egypt. Headed by the beauty icon Nefertiti, she was famously endowed with strength and spirituality. This palette consists of 12 versatile array of metallic shades and pops of colour. So that's what it says on the back, very similar to the first palette. You also get one of those, let me just open it again, one of those plastic sheets, one of those, no names on that, but the names are actually on the palette. So again, you get a little bit of Egyptian artwork there, and you can see this one has the names underneath each shade, and the pans are a lot bigger. Let me just show you the original palette so that you can see what I mean. I'll just take it out of the box. So first of all, the palette size is a lot larger. So this is the original, this is the Nubian 2. So it's a lot larger. And then on the inside, the pan sizes are completely different. They, you know, this one here, the original, is very small, whereas the second one, they are significantly larger. I would say about 3 times the size. So I was really pleased with that. So now, obviously, I want to share with you, let me just get rid of all the packaging. So yeah, I really like I say, the history. I like the names. They're all very, well, it seems like the inspiration is definitely, you know, something like, because you've got names like Morocco, Madagascar, Sheba, Yar, Jezebel, Zuri, Cleopatra, Nefertiti, Nairobi, Layla, Kenya, Egypt. So I really, really love that. I think the colours in this is, yeah, I think it's all well put together. They're not shades that typically you would see some of them put together, and I really like that. I also think that I was actually very, very interested in the new ABH palette, but there has been so much bad or negative feedback on YouTube that actually I'm rethinking whether I should buy that or not. And to be honest, because I've bought this, the shades that I really like in that new ABH palette, I really wanted to try a deep purple and a yellow look. And I can see in here, and I was really pleased actually when I saw that this one has got a deep purple and it's got some yellow look. So I'm really hoping that I can, you know, perhaps get a similar look from this palette without having to buy that palette, because it's £41 or £42 depending on where you purchase it from. But it seems that it's, I don't know, there seems to be a quality issue with it. So I'm hoping that this one is going to give me a similar look, and yeah, I'm really, really excited about it actually. So what I'm going to do first of all, exactly the same as the original, I will do swatches, then I will share a look, and then obviously at the end I will share my first impressions. So obviously with this one I will go across the rows like I did yesterday, so across the rows, but this time I'll be able to tell you the names, of course. So the first one is Morocco, and it's matte. So that's Morocco, gorgeous. The next one is Madagascar. So that's Madagascar. That's a beautiful shade. Then we have the first shimmer, which is Sheba. So that's Sheba. Then we have Yar, which is YAA. Gorgeous, they're swatching so beautifully. Then we move on to the second row. So we've got Jezebel. So that's Jezebel. Then we have Zuri. Zuri. Then we have Cleopatra. So that's Cleopatra. That is amazing for blue. Usually, and I have other blue eyeshadows, I don't typically wear a lot of blue, but obviously I do a lot of swatches, and I've done swatches of blue before, and I've never ever got an opaque blue like that. Usually they're quite sheer. They look good in the actual palette, but they are typically quite sheer when you swatch them. So that is incredible. The next one and the last one on the second row is called Nefertiti, which is a beautiful yellow golden shade. Then on the last row, the first one is Nairobi. Beautiful. Then we have Layla. So Layla, gorgeous. Then we have Kenya. Kenya. And the very, very last one is called Egypt, which is a gorgeous green colour. So there are all of the shades, absolutely stunning. Now, after yesterday's video, because I did actually state that I was going to get this palette, and I had a couple of comments from my viewers saying that, you know, this palette is better in quality than the original. So I was so pleased by this, because obviously I thought that the original, the Nubian one, was good. So obviously, because of those comments now, I'm really expecting good things. And to be honest, by the swatches so far, they are absolutely incredible. So that's amazing. So obviously now I'm excited, I want to do a look. So of course I'm going to start off with my Primark brush, and you can pick these up in any Primark stores. Unfortunately, Primark doesn't have an online site, so unless you have a Primark near you in your country, I'm really sorry, but yeah, Primark does not have an online store that I'm aware of anyway. So what I'm going to do, I'm thinking I'm going to start off with this colour here. So it is called Madagascar, the second shade in the palette, and I'm just going to tap my brush in, and then I'm going to pop this into the crease. I probably haven't worn the correct lipstick with this, but never mind. I didn't really know what look I was going to create. That is amazing. I hardly touched, in fact, with these palettes, with the original and this one, when you tap your brush in, there is a tiny little bit of kick up of product. I expect that with mattes. If I don't get a little bit of kick up from the palette, then I think actually that matte is way too pressed too hard, and you know, you're not going to get a very good blend when you blend it with your brush. There is a tiny bit of kickback, and I used just a little bit. It was minimal, and I just touched that, and that actually covered the whole of my other eye. So it blends absolutely beautifully, and yeah, so far I'm loving it. Perfect. And I really like that colour. It's very unusual. It's like a brown, but it's got a hint of green to it, so I love that. I think I'm now going to go for Morocco. I'm going to try and incorporate a number of colours. I'm not sure what I'm going to end up with. With the same brush, I'm going to just tap a little bit into Morocco there. That is just giving me a little bit of brightness to that. That's gorgeous. Now I'm going in with, let me just have a look. I think I'm going to go in with Jezebel, which is that purple shade. So let me just point out. So basically I used this shade first of all. I then added a little bit of that shade, which was Morocco. I now want to use Jezebel, which is this one here, and put that on the tip of the brush. Just put that in the crease. Like I say, I have no idea what kind of look I want to create, but I just want to play around with these colours and see what it's going to give me, basically. I really love that. Now this is exactly why I actually wanted to purchase the ABH one because I saw a lot of people using the colour combo of, you know, like these oranges and yellows and purple, and, you know, it really working very well. But that does, it looks absolutely fantastic. I'm going to now go into Kenya, which is this shade here, the second from last colour, which is a brown. And again, I'm just putting that on the tip. I'm going to put that on the outer third of the eye, and then I'm just going to pop that in the crease, just to see what that does. Like I say, like I said yesterday, sorry, their colour that they had, the dark one, that I actually popped in this area yesterday, that I used to deepen out the outer V and the outer third, it was like a charcoal colour, and it worked so well. And the same with this Kenya, it is a very deep brown, and it is so pigmented, but it's working so well. I love it. I just wish that they had all of the other palettes. They had 4, I believe, on Beauty Bay. They've only now got the 2 that I have purchased, the Nubian 1 and 2, because they were so popular. But I really wish that they were available, because I think I would get those as well, because these are amazing. They are, the mattes are so, they're so, you can tell that they feel such good quality, and they feel like some kind of like clay, that kind of, it seems like they're a mixture of not just powder, but also of a cream formulation, so they're in between, because how they go on, they blend so well, but they just seem incredible, amazing. And I really love the colour combination. So I'm just going to put a little bit more of Morocco, I think, over the top. I really am loving the combination. It's exactly what I wanted. I'm still on the fence about the ABH, not Modern Renaissance, I've got that. But the other one, the new one, and I can't remember the name of it now. But yeah, I'm still on the fence, should I get it or shouldn't I? So I'm now going to go underneath, and then what I'll do is I will then choose the lid shade. So I think I'm going to start off with Morocco. That was that bright orange. Now I want to use, it was Madagascar, wasn't it, the first one I used. I'm going to use that one. Like that, and I just want a little bit of Kenya. I've just thought, I haven't even put my headband on. I've been so excited about using the palette. Let me just put it on now. I'm so excited. Like that. I now want to blend everything out, so I'm just going to use the original brush and just blend it. In fact, no, I'm going to use a different brush. This one is the same that I used yesterday. It is the Crown Brush Oval Shadow Brush. I think it's a collection of 5 or 7 brushes on Crown brushes from a gun metal collection, and this is one of those brushes. stunning. I definitely haven't got the right top on. I definitely haven't got the right lipstick on. Like I say, I didn't know what eye look I was going to do today at all. I thought actually it was going to be more purple. I think I'm going to add a little bit more purple, actually, that Jezebel through the crease. I just think this is amazing. They are, I mean, I put a lot more eyeshadows on my eye than I would probably do, but I just wanted to actually test it out and see how they blended together. Now, what I've got to think of is what colour do I want on the eye, and let me just have a look at the swatches. I really want to go quite bright and test them out. I think I'm going to go with, I think it's Yar. I'm going to put that on there first. It actually, Yar feels like a pressed pigment, which I found yesterday that there was like mattes, there was shimmer shades, and there was pressed pigments, and it looks like Yar, which is this one here, and also Egypt, which is that one there. They look like pressed pigments rather than, you know, regular shimmers. I'm just going to put that on. Wow. You hardly need any product. These pans are going to last me a long, long time because, well, there's just so much product in there and you hardly need any. So now I'm going to use I want to use a yellow on the inside. And I think I'm going to go for Nefertiti. Lovely. It's like actually it's like a sunset eye. I'm just going to see if I can put a bit more of that purple in. Well, it is totally different to what I thought I was going to do. Where is my other brush? The one that the brush that I used under the eye is the one that I always use. It's the PS Pro Shading Eye Brush. So it looks like that, also from Primark, but this one is from their Pro Collection, which is £2. I'm actually going to get a little bit of Zuri, which is this colour here. It's that one there. And I'm just going to put that on the inner corner. Beautiful. If you like a bright inner corner, you're going to love this palette, or this shade I should say, because it is stunning. I think it would look gorgeous on the actual eyelid as well. That is amazing. So I'll just go through the shades that I've used today. So I've used this one first, which is Madagascar. Then I used this one, which is Morocco. Then I used this one, Jezebel. I then ran this through the crease, and no, it was the outer corner, which is Kenya. I then used this one here, which is Yar, I believe. Yeah, Yar. That one was on the actual like where the spotlight goes on the eye, and then on the inner corner on the lid I used this one, which is Nefertiti, and then I used Zuri, the champagne colour. I put that on the inner corner. So I've used actually quite a number of the shades. It is a little bit different to what I wanted. I was going more for a purple look, but actually I really, really love it. I think if you love sunset coloured eyes, eye looks, you are going to absolutely love this. I know that the lipstick is totally wrong for this look and the top, but I didn't really know what I was going for. But yeah, I really, really absolutely love these. The quality, how they blended, the look that they gave me, I'm amazed. And I wish that, like I say, the other two palettes were on the Beauty Bay website, because I think I would purchase those as well, because they are stunning. So I hope you found that helpful. Obviously, do give me a thumbs up. I just like to know, it gives me an idea that you are enjoying these videos, and obviously subscribe to watch further videos. Obviously I would love to hear your feedback. Have you got any of these Juvia's Place palettes? What do you think about them? Have you found the same as me? The quality is good. What combinations are you putting together? I would love to hear your thoughts. So obviously do message me below. I do try and get back to everybody that comments below. And all I have left to say now is thank you so much for watching. Until next time, thank you so much. Bye.